Welcome back to Genius Eats. So today we're in a very windy Italy. I don't know if you can see, I'm blowing all over the place here. So today we're going to be making some homemade pizzas. We're going to be making the dough first of all, and then we're going to be putting our toppings on. Hopefully by the end of it we're going to have a lovely pepperoni cheese pizza and a lovely barbecue chicken pizza. So it all starts with your dough, of course, some very simple ingredients. You see we've got 5 bowls here, let's take a look. We have 2 bowls of flour. So in this bowl we have strong bread flour, in this bowl we have very strong bread flour. Put those into your mixing bowl, like so. We have some corn flour here, but we're going to save that to the end because we're going to use that for rolling out. Then we have a teaspoon of salt, add that in. And we have 1 tablespoon of sugar, that's in there, that goes into your bowl. Then we have 2 packets, 7 grams of easy bake yeast. Just pour that in there as well. Try and get it all out of there. Put that there to stop the wind blowing it away. So I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love pizza. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome along. It's lovely to see you here. If you're a returning member, thanks so much for coming by once again. Please let me know down below what you'd like me to cook for you. If there's any places you want me to go and review or any special dishes you want preparing, I'll only be too happy to help. And of course, all I would ask in exchange is that you could like, comment, subscribe and share if you find this video useful. So you can see at the moment we've got all of our ingredients in there. So what you want to do is just make a small well in the middle of the bowl. To that we're going to add a generous glug, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Ideally extra virgin olive oil is ideal. So you want about that much in there. And also you need 225 millilitres of water. Pour that in there. Now if I forgot to tell you, the weight of your flour is 200 grams of each type, and they're available at all the big supermarkets. So once you've got everything in there like so, it's then time to get messy. So we're going to start bringing this together with your hand like so until we get a nice dough. Oh yes, I love this, look. See how it's sticking to my hands. So we're going to keep working this. So once this is done, mixing together, we then need to knead it for approximately a minute, just so that you can get everything sort of up in there. So I'm just adding in all of the loose bits at the bottom of the bowl here into this dough. So once this is done, we'll knead it for a minute, and then you let the dough rest for about 20 minutes. And then we can get on to the good bit, which is the toppings. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out the rest of what's in here. And then we're going to go to town on this. We're going to knead, bring together, like so. All of this excess dough, it will get sucked up, so do not panic. So knead. It's a good workout for your hands, this as well. So this is now our 3rd full video. We've had some great fun, we've done some great reviews so far. We've done Mixed Monster Burgers. That was a really nice place, beautiful views as well. And we also have done Station Cafe in Hammond. So I hope you've seen them videos. If you haven't, there'll be a link in the description below. Again, like, share and comment. Tell all your friends about the channel. We'd like to have a bit of fun here, and who knows where we'll be cooking next week. Okay, so look, you see I'm rolling this around the board now just to get out the excess. We're going to carry on kneading for a little longer, You see, look, I've got bits and bobs stuck in there. Bit like blue tack. Touch it on your hand and it will all come off. So again, keep kneading. So with this size piece of dough, you're going to get 2 decent sized pizzas out of that. Your toppings, of course, are all down to you. I'll show you what I'll be doing. So you can see as I'm rolling that, I'm sort of pushing down, pulling back, folds under itself, and then you can go again. If you do it nice and quick, it just follows that flow. Beautiful. So what we're going to do now, whack that there, and we're going to turn our bowl upside down, leave that for 20 minutes. I'm going to go and prepare the toppings. I'll come back, we'll roll out our dough, and then we'll make some nice pizzas. See you soon. Back, so our dough should be fully risen now. It's worth bearing in mind, whilst you are preparing your toppings, put your oven onto the maximum heat that it can go. I've got an electric oven and that goes to 220 degrees Celsius. So I've whacked that up there, trays are in there, dough's risen. So let's roll out our bases. Well, with our hands, we're gonna force them out. I'm not gonna use a rolling pin so we can get a nice thick edge. Let's go. We're gonna start with the pepperoni cheese pizza. So we've got our dough, that's risen nicely. Give that a wee roll there. And what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle just a little corn flour onto our tray here. Spread that out, it's going to enable us to roll out lovely, and the corn flour is also going to assist in making that crust nice and crispy. So get approximately half of the dough out there, like so. Let's set that one up in the corner. Right, now let's start spreading. So I've got 2 quite big trays that I'm going to be using today. So I'm going to spread these out. They don't have to be perfect shape, you know. We're going to spread these out as best we can, and we're going to get nice thick edges on it, like so. Got some corn flour on the bottom there, but that doesn't matter. We're going to get a nice lovely flavour on this. So we spread this out. It's quite thin in the middle, which is great because it's going to rise anyway, and we've got a bit of a pronounced crust around the edge, like so. So now then, cheese and pepperoni. We're going to start off with the tomato puree, and that's going to be spread over the base. So what we are going to do as well, in order to have no issues with removing the pizza from the tray, is we're going to use a nice bit of greaseproof paper. If I can rip it. There we go. So at this point in time, we're going to transfer our base onto here, like so. Again, you're not worried about the overall shape of it because this is going to taste lovely when it's done. Nice thick edge. Right, tomato puree. Nice and generous with your tomato puree, like so. Remember, our trays are in the oven. They're going to be absolutely piping hot, so as soon as this goes into the oven, it's going to start cooking straight away. And you're going to want to cook them for about 20-25 minutes in your oven, and they're going to come out perfect. So look, tomato sauce, tomato puree all over. I like to use a blend of cheeses on my pizzas, so we've got cheddar cheese and we've got red Leicester cheese as well. So I'm going to take a generous portion of this cheese. I'm going to pop that in the middle. What we're also going to do is put a handful of red Leicester on there as well. And I'm going to give that a good mix and spread all over, like so. Pepperoni pizza is very simple, really. You know, that's pretty much all there is to it. Apart from now, of course, the pepperoni. Now, my kids absolutely love pepperoni, so I'm going to go crazy on this. Load this up. Okay, and then if you want to, one more little sprinkling of cheddar cheese just on top. Like so, into your red hot oven for about 25 minutes. You'll find the base will rise nicely, no soggy bottoms, and of course we'll come back and look at this once it's cooked. So for the time being, I'm just going to move this one out of the way, and then we can start our barbecue chicken pizza. Right, so for a barbecue chicken pizza, what do we need? Of course, first of all, we need barbecue sauce. About that much. Spread that out. Well, I'm going to need a bit more on there. Okay, again, go in with your cheese mix. So plenty of cheddar on there. Nice chunk of red Leicester. Lovely. And then give that a nice spread out. All the way up to your edges. A little bit more. Okay, lovely. So now you're going to want your onions. Get a nice handful of onions on there. Okay, I've got some mushrooms as well. We've got a selection of peppers as well, red and yellow, add a nice bit of colour. Okay, and of course your chicken. I have cheated. This is ready cooked chicken breast strips. Just to frost them, off you go. Plenty of chicken on there, folks. Can't never have enough chicken. Make sure it is defrosted when you use it, otherwise you may find when you cook it, your chicken may not be 100%. I mean, it's already cooked, but it might not be, you know, raging hot if you haven't done that beforehand. So there we go, folks, and then we'll top off with the final bit of cheese. And because this is a nice barbecue pizza, what I'm also going to do is finish off with just a little topping of your barbecue sauce there as well. Beautiful. Now these are going to go into the oven. The oven's already on, so I'm going to come back to you when these are cooked now and show you the finished product. Welcome back then, folks. So our pizzas are done. Here's the pepperoni. Lovely, perfect crusty crust. Look at that, and it all melted together absolutely beautifully. So let's give this one a cut. Like so. Again, your greaseproof paper comes in very handy because you can then pick it straight up. Now, let's have a piece of that onto our plate, and then we're going to bring in our barbecue chicken. Look at that, that's come out absolutely fantastic. So again, we're going to take a slice of this. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, all your cheeses have melted lovely, crust has cooked perfect. Move that over the way there. And of course, you can't have pizza without a nice helping of fresh French fries on the side. Now look at that. So let's give it a little taste, shall we? So this is the barbecue chicken. Cheers. I'm wearing it. So that's come out exactly as I hoped. Nice base, real nice barbecue chicken flavour there. Fries are lovely and crispy. Let's try the pepperoni and cheese. Cheers. Real hot. That's a perfect pepperoni pizza. Now folks, this has cost me probably no more than £1.50 per pizza, and it's going to kick any of your pizza houses' bottoms. So your Domino's, your Pizza Hut, forget them. Make this. Cheers. Thanks ever so much for coming along to this video. Like, share, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to eat some chips.